Have you ever paused to reflect on how truly remarkable you are? By the time you reach your 70s or 80s, you've lived through decades of experiences, seen the world evolve, and overcome countless challenges. But have you ever wondered what makes someone in their golden years truly exceptional? It's not just about living longer, it's about living well. In today's video, we'll explore 8 incredible things that, if you can still do them at this stage of life, set you apart as a rare gem. These are abilities that many take for granted, but they hold the key to joy, purpose, and fulfillment in your golden years. Stick around until the end, because each of these points is a celebration of resilience, wisdom, and the gifts that come with age. Plus, understanding these will inspire you to continue thriving and embracing all the beauty life has to offer. Before we begin, if this sounds like the kind of content you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button for vibrant living and turn on notifications so you never miss our tips on living fully at every age. Your support truly helps us reach more people looking to make their golden years healthier and happier. Let's dive in. Point 1. Walking independently. Walking independently is one of life's simple pleasures that many people don't realize the value of until it's gone. If you're 70, 80, or beyond and can still take a stroll around your neighborhood without assistance, you are truly blessed. Walking isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It's about maintaining a sense of freedom and connection to the world around you. I remember a time when my friend Joe, who was just a couple of years older than me, started having trouble walking without his cane. He shared how frustrating it was not to move freely like he used to. He said, "Fred, I miss the days when I could walk through the park without thinking twice." That conversation stuck with me. It reminded me not to take my independence for granted, and it motivated me to keep my legs strong and my body active. Walking isn't just physical, it's emotional. There's something incredibly freeing about deciding to walk out your front door and feeling the breeze on your face or the warmth of the sun on your skin. It's an act that keeps us connected to life's rhythm. Walking independently means you can still enjoy nature, run errands without much difficulty, or simply explore the world at your own pace. These moments of movement can do wonders for your mental and emotional health. Let's not forget the physical benefits of walking. It keeps your muscles engaged, improves circulation, and helps with balance. Doctors often say, "Motion is lotion," meaning that staying active can keep your joints lubricated and your muscles strong. Even a short daily walk can lower your risk of heart disease, reduce the chances of a fall, and help you maintain a healthy weight. It's truly one of the best exercises for older adults. But walking isn't just exercise, it's a chance to connect. For me, walking is when I wave to neighbors, say hello to the mailman, or have quick chats with passers-by. These small interactions can brighten your day and remind you that you're part of a community. If you're lucky enough to have a walking buddy, even better. Walking with a friend or loved one turns a routine activity into a cherished ritual. If you can still walk independently, cherish it. Take every opportunity to move your body and explore the world around you. And remember, even if you're facing challenges, it's never too late to take steps, literally and figuratively, to maintain or regain your mobility. Start small if you have to. Gentle stretches, a stroll around the house, or even a short walk with a cane can make a world of difference. Walking independently is more than a physical act, it's a celebration of life, and if you can still do it, you are truly a rare gem. Point 2. Maintaining your independence. Maintaining your independence as you age is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's not just about being able to manage daily tasks, it's about preserving your dignity, confidence, and ability to make choices for yourself. If you're over 70 or 80 and can still live independently, prepare your meals, handle your finances, or enjoy your hobbies without needing constant help, you're truly in a special group. I remember when my neighbor, Edna, had to move in with her daughter after a bad fall. She told me later that while she was grateful for her family's care, she deeply missed the sense of freedom she had in her own home. "Fred," she said, "I miss deciding what I want for dinner or rearranging my living room just because I feel like it." It was a reminder that independence is so much more than just physical capability. It's about feeling in control of your own life. When you can maintain your independence, even in small ways, it reinforces your sense of purpose. It means you're still steering your own ship, whether that's deciding what book to read next, managing your garden, or planning your weekly grocery trip. These might seem like small tasks to some, but they're powerful affirmations that you're still capable and self-sufficient. Independence also allows you to keep your routines intact. I've always believed that routines give structure to our days and comfort to our minds. Whether it's your morning coffee ritual, an afternoon walk, or an evening spent knitting or reading, maintaining your independence means you can continue living life on your own terms. Those little rituals? They're not just habits, they're pieces of who you are. Of course, independence doesn't mean you have to do everything alone. It's important to know when to ask for help and to rely on tools or resources that make life easier. For example, I use a grabber tool to reach high shelves and a rolling cart for heavier groceries. These small adjustments mean I can continue handling most things on my own, which is empowering. There's no shame in accepting help as long as it supports your ability to keep doing what you love. If you're still living independently and managing your daily life, that's something to be immensely proud of. It shows resilience, adaptability, and strength. Independence doesn't come without effort. Whether it's maintaining your health, keeping your mind sharp, or adapting to physical changes, it takes work. But the reward is worth it, the freedom to live life the way you choose. Maintaining your independence is a testament to your spirit and determination. Remember, independence isn't about doing everything yourself, it's about holding on to the things that matter most to you. Celebrate every small victory, whether it's cooking your own meal, paying your bills, or even just choosing how to spend your day. Every act of independence is a reminder of your strength and self-reliance, making you a truly rare gem. Point 3. Staying mentally sharp. Staying mentally sharp as you age is one of the most rewarding ways to keep life vibrant and fulfilling. It's not just about remembering where you put your keys or solving the crossword puzzle. It's about keeping your mind engaged, curious, and open to new experiences. If you're over 70 or 80 and still finding ways to challenge your brain daily, you're doing something extraordinary. I'll never forget my friend George. He's 82 years old and sharp as a tack. George has a habit of learning one new thing every month. Last month, he decided to tackle online chess. I asked him, "Why chess, George?" And he said, "Fred, it's not about winning. It's about keeping the wheels turning up here." As he tapped his temple. George inspires me because he shows that age doesn't have to dim our curiosity. It can be a time to explore and expand. Staying mentally sharp isn't just about formal learning or big challenges. It can be as simple as reading a book, playing a card game, or having meaningful conversations with friends and family. These activities stimulate your brain in ways that keep it active and resilient. For me, I've found great joy in joining a local book club. We meet once a month, and the discussions are always lively. It's not just about the stories we read, it's the mental exercise of debating, sharing perspectives, and remembering details that keeps my mind engaged. Another great way to keep your brain healthy is by solving puzzles or engaging in hobbies that require problem solving. A good puzzle can be as entertaining as it is beneficial. Whether it's a jigsaw puzzle, Sudoku, or even figuring out how to fix that wobbly chair in the dining room, these small challenges encourage critical thinking and creativity. I've even started dabbling in digital photography, learning how to edit pictures. It's fun, and it keeps my brain focused on something new. Staying mentally sharp also means nurturing your emotional well-being. Stress and worry can take a toll on your cognitive health. That's why it's important to surround yourself with positivity and laughter. I've made it a point to laugh more these days, whether it's from a funny memory, a joke, or watching an old comedy on TV. Laughter not only feels good but also helps your brain release stress and stay balanced. If you're still tuned in, comment, too, below to let me know you're enjoying this discussion. Share with me a favorite way you keep your mind sharp, whether it's a favorite book, a daily habit, or a new hobby you've discovered. Finally, staying mentally sharp isn't just about doing, it's about being open to growth. Be curious. Ask questions. Explore topics you've always wanted to learn about. Whether it's history, technology, or a new language, the act of learning keeps your brain young. Remember, every time you challenge your mind, you're giving yourself the gift of vitality and longevity. It's not just about what you remember, it's about the joy of engaging with life in every way possible. That makes you a true gem. Point 4. Having strong social connections. Having strong social connections as you age is one of the most profound gifts you can give yourself. Relationships nourish the soul and bring meaning to our days, no matter how old we are. If you're over 70 or 80 and still nurturing friendships, spending time with loved ones, or building new connections, you're truly a rare gem. I'll never forget my neighbor, Mrs. Ellen, who is 78 and one of the liveliest people I know. Every Friday evening, her home fills with laughter and conversation as she hosts a simple tea party for her friends. It's not about the tea, she once told me with a wink. It's about making time for each other. Ellen's gatherings are a reminder that maintaining strong social bonds doesn't require extravagant plans, just a bit of effort and a genuine interest in the people around you. Social connections don't just make life more enjoyable, they also have measurable benefits for your health. Studies have shown that maintaining close relationships can lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and even increase longevity. But beyond the science, there's something deeply fulfilling about knowing you're not alone. Whether it's sharing a laugh, leaning on someone during tough times, or celebrating small victories, these moments make life richer. For me, staying socially connected became even more important after I retired. I joined a local community group that meets once a week to discuss current events. It's a mix of people from different backgrounds and ages, and the lively debates keep me engaged and give me something to look forward to. Those weekly meetings remind me that no matter how much the world changes, the joy of connecting with others remains constant. Staying connected doesn't always mean large gatherings or constant interaction. It can be as simple as a phone call, a handwritten letter, or even a friendly chat with your neighbor. Sometimes, just knowing that someone cares about you and that you care about them is enough to brighten the day. I often take a walk with my old friend Walter. We don't always talk a lot, but there's comfort in walking side by side, sharing the moment. And let's not forget the power of technology. Many of us grew up before the age of cell phones and video calls, but they've become an incredible tool for staying in touch with loved ones far away. My daughter taught me how to use video calls, and now I can see my grandchildren's faces even if they're miles away. It took a little getting used to, but it's been worth every effort. In the end, having strong social connections is about being present for others and allowing them to be present for you. It's a two-way street, built on trust, care, and shared experiences. No matter your age, it's never too late to strengthen old bonds or form new ones. Whether it's an old friend or a new companion, these connections add light to our lives, making every day more meaningful. Point 5. Taking care of your health. Taking care of your health becomes increasingly important as we age. By the time we reach 70 or 80, our health is like a garden that needs consistent care and attention to thrive. If you're still making your well-being a priority, you're ahead of the curve, and it's a testament to your strength and determination. I remember when my friend George had a health scare in his early 70s. He was always the one who shrugged off routine checkups and said, "I'm fine. I don't need a doctor to tell me that." But one day, he had a dizzy spell while gardening. That moment was a wake-up call for him. He decided to make some changes, nothing drastic at first, just small, consistent steps. He started by eating more greens, drinking more water, and going for daily walks. Over time, those small changes turned into a healthier lifestyle that allowed him to enjoy his golden years with more energy and peace of mind. Taking care of your health doesn't mean turning your life upside down. It's about developing habits that work for you and sticking to them. Regular checkups are essential. Many conditions, like high blood pressure or early-stage diabetes, can be managed effectively if caught early. I know trips to the doctor can feel like a chore, but they're a form of self-care that pays off in the long run. Another critical aspect of health is staying active. Physical activity helps keep our muscles strong, our joints flexible, and our hearts healthy. It doesn't have to mean going to a gym, or lifting heavy weights. A simple 20-minute walk each day, some light stretching, or a bit of gardening can do wonders. I personally enjoy walking to the local park and sitting on a bench to watch the birds. It's good for my body and my spirit. Diet plays a huge role in health as well. After 70, your body might not process certain foods as efficiently, so eating a balanced diet becomes more important than ever. Focus on whole grains, lean proteins, healthy fats, and plenty of fruits and vegetables. I've found that cooking with my wife has become one of our favorite shared activities, and it encourages us to eat better. Even if you live alone, cooking a wholesome meal can be a joyful and creative process. Sleep is another pillar of good health. As we age, sleep patterns can change, and it might be harder to get a full night's rest. I used to struggle with this until I started creating a bedtime routine, dim lighting, reading a book, and a warm cup of chamomile tea. These simple habits help signal to my body that it's time to wind down, and my sleep has improved significantly. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Stress and anxiety can take a toll on your well-being, so finding ways to relax and unwind is crucial. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, or simply spending time with loved ones, taking time for yourself is an investment in your overall happiness. Remember, taking care of your health is not about perfection. It's about progress and showing yourself the care and respect you deserve. These efforts, no matter how small, will allow you to enjoy your golden years with greater vitality and fulfillment. After all, your health is your foundation. It supports everything else you want to do in life. Point 6. Staying positive and grateful. Staying positive and grateful in your golden years is one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate. Life after 70 often comes with its own set of challenges, health issues, the loss of loved ones, or simply the feeling that the world is moving faster than we can keep up. Yet, maintaining a mindset of gratitude and positivity can be the key to finding joy and meaning every single day. I remember a conversation I had with my neighbor, Helen, who is in her late 70s. Helen radiates positivity, always smiling and full of energy. One day, I asked her how she stayed so upbeat, especially after losing her husband a few years ago. Her answer was simple but profound. Every morning, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for, no matter how small. It could be the sunrise she saw out her window, the smell of fresh coffee, or even the fact that her knees didn't ache as much that day. She told me that this daily practice shifted her perspective, helping her focus on what she had rather than what she'd lost. Gratitude doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties in life. It means choosing to recognize the good alongside the challenges. When I started my own gratitude journal, I found it helped me cope better with the little frustrations of aging, like when I couldn't figure out how to use my new phone. Instead of dwelling on my frustration, I reminded myself how lucky I was to have family members who could teach me new tricks and keep me connected. Positivity and gratitude can also improve your relationships. People naturally gravitate toward those who exude warmth and optimism. By focusing on the good in others and expressing your appreciation for them, you can strengthen your bonds and create a ripple effect of kindness. For example, I always try to thank my family and friends for even the smallest acts of kindness. That appreciation often encourages them to do even more, creating a cycle of goodwill. Another tip for staying positive is to embrace humor. Laughter truly is the best medicine, as they say. I've found that watching a funny movie or sharing a joke with friends can lift my spirits instantly. My grandson loves to tell me silly puns, and while they're grown-worthy, they never fail to make me smile. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for cultivating positivity. Taking a moment to pause, breathe, and focus on the present can help you let go of worries about the past or future. I've started meditating for just 5 minutes a day, and it's amazing how much calmer and more centered I feel afterward. If you're still with me and finding this discussion valuable, please comment 3 below to let me know you're enjoying these tips. Share one thing that makes you feel grateful. It's a simple act that can brighten your day and inspire others too. Finally, staying positive and grateful helps you savor the little joys in life. A walk in the park, the taste of your favorite meal, or a heartfelt conversation with a loved one. These moments are treasures. By focusing on what's good, you create a life that feels rich and fulfilling, no matter your age. Positivity and gratitude are not just attitudes. They're practices that bring light into your life and the lives of those around you. Point 7. Pursuing hobbies or interests. Pursuing hobbies or interests as you age isn't just a way to pass the time, it's a vital ingredient for a joyful and fulfilling life. When you immerse yourself in something you love, you're not just keeping busy, you're keeping your mind sharp, your spirit alive, and your days meaningful. Let me share a story about my friend Carl. Carl retired in his early 70s after decades of working as an accountant. He told me that when he first retired, he felt a bit lost. "I didn't know what to do with myself," he said. But then he remembered his love for woodworking, a hobby he had set aside during his busy career. He dusted off his old tools and started creating again, everything from birdhouses to small pieces of furniture. Now, Carl's workbench is his sanctuary. He's even started teaching his grandchildren the craft, creating memories that will last them a lifetime. Hobbies provide more than just entertainment. They give you a sense of purpose. Whether it's gardening, painting, knitting, or writing, engaging in something you're passionate about gives your day structure and meaning. After all, isn't it wonderful to wake up knowing you have something to look forward to? For me, it's playing the piano. I'm not a virtuoso by any means, but the sound of those keys under my fingers fills my heart with joy. One of the best things about hobbies is that they often come with opportunities for connection. Joining a club or group that shares your interests can be a great way to meet like-minded people. I joined a local book club a few years back, and it's been an absolute delight to share thoughts and laughs with others who enjoy a good story. It turns out, the conversations over tea after the meetings are just as enriching as the books themselves. Hobbies also help to keep your mind sharp. Learning something new, whether it's a language, a craft, or even how to use the latest technology, challenges your brain and keeps it active. My neighbor Ruth took up online photography classes in her late 70s, and now her social media feed is filled with beautiful snapshots of her garden and neighborhood. Seeing her enthusiasm is a reminder that it's never too late to explore something new. Don't forget, hobbies don't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. It's all about finding joy in the activity. If you love baking, try out a new recipe. If you enjoy birdwatching, set up a feeder outside your window and keep a journal of your sightings. Even something as simple as solving puzzles or playing card games can bring satisfaction and keep your mind active. Ultimately, pursuing hobbies is about living fully. It's a way to express yourself, nurture your passions, and create moments of joy. So, dust off those paintbrushes, pick up that guitar, or start digging in the garden. Whatever it is, embrace it with enthusiasm. It's a wonderful way to remind yourself that life, at any age, is meant to be enjoyed. Point 8. Helping others. Helping others is one of the most rewarding things you can do at any age, but it takes on a special significance in your golden years. Giving back not only brings joy to those around you but also fills your own life with a profound sense of purpose and fulfillment. Let me tell you about my neighbor George. George is 82 years old and one of the kindest people I know. He spends a few hours every week volunteering at a local food pantry. He once told me, "I may not be as strong as I was, but I can still carry a bag of groceries and share a kind word." George finds so much joy in helping families who are going through tough times. And let me tell you, the gratitude on their faces is worth more than gold. He often says it's the highlight of his week because it reminds him that he's still making a difference in the world. You don't have to volunteer at a charity or food bank to help others though. Simple acts of kindness can go a long way. For instance, if you're good at baking, why not share a batch of cookies with a neighbor or friend? If you're an excellent listener, take the time to sit with someone who might be lonely. These small gestures can brighten someone's day, and yours too. Helping others isn't just about what you give, it's also about what you gain. Research has shown that acts of kindness release endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in the brain. Helping others can even reduce stress, combat feelings of depression, and boost your overall sense of well-being. I can vouch for that. I've found that lending a hand gives me a sense of vitality and purpose that's hard to describe. Here's another example. my wife, Betty, spends her evenings knitting scarves and blankets for children in need. She loves it because it combines her favorite hobby with giving back to the community. Whenever a thank you note arrives, she beams with pride, knowing her time and effort made a tangible difference in someone's life. If you're still watching and appreciating these reflections, comment 4 below to let me know you're engaged. And feel free to share your own stories of how you've helped others. It's always inspiring to hear how kindness is making the world a better place. Helping others also strengthens your relationships. When you're there for people in their times of need, it deepens the bonds you share. For instance, mentoring younger family members or offering advice to friends can make you a trusted source of wisdom and support. It's a way of sharing the lessons you've learned over the years while staying connected to the people you care about. Don't underestimate the power of community service. Joining a local organization or group not only allows you to help others but also introduces you to like-minded individuals who value giving back. These connections can blossom into meaningful friendships, keeping your social circle vibrant and fulfilling. Finally, helping others serves as a reminder of what truly matters in life. It's not about material possessions or personal achievements, it's about the impact you have on the people around you. When you dedicate even a small part of your time to kindness, you create ripples of positivity that can touch countless lives, including your own. So, whether it's volunteering, mentoring, or simply offering a helping hand, keep finding ways to contribute. You're never too old to make a difference, and the joy and purpose it brings are truly priceless. As we've explored today, if you're in your 70s or 80s and still able to do these 8 incredible things, you truly are a rare gem. Each of these abilities, whether it's walking independently, maintaining your independence, staying mentally sharp, fostering strong social connections, taking care of your health, staying positive, pursuing hobbies, or helping others, represents a gift that adds richness and depth to your life. These aren't just skills or habits. They're lifelines that keep us connected to the world, to ourselves, and to those we love. What makes these points so special is not their perfection, but the resilience and heart behind them. Life isn't always easy, especially as we age. There are challenges, aches, pains, and losses that might make you feel as though the world is asking too much of you. But as we've seen, embracing these practices not only adds joy and fulfillment, but also builds a legacy of strength and inspiration for those around you. Let me share a final thought with you. All the things we've discussed today are interconnected. For example, staying physically active helps keep your mind sharp. Helping others strengthens your social bonds. Pursuing hobbies keeps you grateful, and gratitude fuels your overall well-being. When you commit to even 1 or 2 of these practices, the others naturally begin to fall into place, creating a cycle of positivity and fulfillment in your life. As someone who has lived through decades of experiences, I can tell you this: our golden years are not a time to fade quietly into the background. They're an opportunity to shine brightly in new and meaningful ways. Whether it's in the laughter of a friend, the wisdom you pass to your grandchildren, or the joy of mastering a new skill, your life is a treasure, an irreplaceable part of this world. If you've reached this point in the video, I want to thank you for sticking with me. I hope today's discussion has sparked something in you, whether it's inspiration, reflection, or simply a sense of pride in all you've accomplished and continue to achieve. I'd love to hear which of these points resonated most with you or what you'd add to this list. Before we part ways, I'd like to encourage you to take action. Maybe it's calling a friend, going for a walk, or signing up for that class you've been thinking about. Whatever it is, remember that each small step is a victory, a celebration of all you've achieved and the many moments of joy still to come. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support truly means the world to us, and it helps us continue to create content that inspires growth, joy, and purpose in our golden years. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, and keep shining. You've earned it.